Video today we're talking about Aerodrome finance. Again, I've made numerous videos on Aerodrome. First video I made was over 6 months ago. Aerodrome was at 53 cents. It's obviously ran up crazy from that point, back down and back up, and consolidating decently right now. I think at 61 cents is right where I would want Aerodrome to be currently. Obviously back in April, May was at the $2.25, well over $2. Climb back up above $2. Hasn't been up above $2, but was not that long ago back above $1 back early July, mid-July. But sitting at 61 cents, I like where Aerodrome has been. If you look at the last month, it's only down 5.5%, but last 7 days up around 20%, which to me is very key. Again, market conditions, a ton of different factors here playing into this. But trading volume's up 64%, 18 million, and the market cap sitting at just around 380 million, up around 10%. So again, I just want to go over a few things. We look at Aerodrome currently, the amount of holders 179,000. If you go back to like a video I made, all right, so I made this first video back in March. If you go back to like a Aerodrome video that I had made, I want to say maybe early June, late May, I had said like, oh, by the end of June, Aerodrome without question will probably be at 100,000 holders, and we're here mid-September almost, and Aerodrome's at 180,000 holders. So it kind of goes to show you that, even with the market conditions, obviously people buying the dip, but it kind of goes to show you that people and holders and investors, retail investors, and smart money as well, more so smart money, I think, buying the dips, buying this price consolidation because they see the massive potential that Aerodrome does have, right? I've talked about it, made well over like 50 plus videos on Aerodrome. This is a project I've talked about extensively here, but I want to just go over a few things, right? So Aerodrome, obviously they do a great job with their Twitter. In my opinion, I highly recommend following them, obviously, if you're a holder, but they just do a great job. And obviously, Twitter accounts for crypto projects and cryptos and coins and dexes, they're not going to put out news that's not bullish, but more specific, like Aerodrome, the type of news they put out or tweets they put out, just updates, is just like extremely bullish stuff. Like Aerodrome Epoch 54 update, fourth highest volume ever was achieved during the Epoch 54, hitting 1.945 billion, a total of 3.088 million in total rewards. Like some of just the stuff that they do put out is extremely bullish, and it's like, if you knew nothing about the price, you knew nothing about the holder count, you knew nothing about its connection to base, which again to me is the most bullish catalyst of Aerodrome, is its deep connections to base, Coinbase, and CB Ventures. If you just looked at their Twitter, you would be extremely bullish, like in my opinion. But they've been putting out these like series of tweets in regards to this MetaDex series on via Mirror, and basically it's a thread on the MetaDex token design, right? You can see here, this is on mirror.xyz, and I highly recommend reading these threads that they've posted, right? Super informative, as well as it kind of breaks down, in my opinion, where Aerodrome fits into the base ecosystem. And again, if you have been following the base ecosystem as of late, the base ecosystem has just been going absolutely crazy. Like, people are super bullish on the base ecosystem as a whole. I think just across the board, people kind of see the potential. Coinbase itself, biggest exchange in the world, in my opinion, biggest crypto platform, most known, most popular crypto platform. And I think if anyone is just getting into crypto, they're downloading Coinbase, right? I think most people can agree with that. But I also wanted to share 2 tweets here. I'll put links to all the tweets that I do mention in this video, but this tweet here, Dope Oxide on Twitter puts out this tweet. 99% of my focus is on base ecosystem right now. I've spent the last 12 months in the base trenches, learning, studying, and trading. My bet is base becomes the biggest layer 2 chain this cycle. No one can break my conviction, right? And then Web3 Rohan MP, again, I'll put links to both these tweets in the description. Simply the reason why Aero is my second largest holding right now. Like, you guys, Aerodrome sitting and riding, being the DEX of base. Like, it is the DEX. It's not like potentially a DEX or maybe the DEX. Like, it is the DEX, the leading DEX on base chain We know how highly connected it is to Base, Coinbase, CB Ventures invested millions of dollars. And I mentioned before, like Coinbase has been buying Aerodrome at these dips and at these levels. And then this other tweet here, Wagme Alexander, who's a contributor to Aerodrome, nearly 20 million in CBBTC liquidity has been deposited into Aerodrome in the last 24 hours, growing the total value locked. Aerodrome is offering lower slippage rates than Coinbase Exchange as more BTC moves on chain. Right? Look at the total value locked in comparison to Uniswap, Sushi, Alien Base. I mean, it's not even compared to these bottom two, but 641 million in TVL compared to 176 million in TVL for Uniswap. And this Uniswap is 23 chains. Aerodrome is one chain and it's Base. I think it's just I don't know. I feel like so many people get caught up in price in the short term in the macro, in the micro, and they don't zoom out. You're looking about a project still up 475% over the last year, and to me, with the market conditions, with the bull run looming, this is a very healthy chart. So again, links to all the tweets that I mentioned in the description. I highly recommend going to check out all of these Twitter users here. I didn't follow up on this. You can buy BTC on Aerodrome with less interest than Coinbase. When the TVL continues to scale, I don't see anyone go anywhere to trade or buy spot Bitcoin. Exciting times at Base and Aero. Again, exciting times, guys. Please let me know in the comments below how you feel about Aerodrome, Base, bullish catalysts to come. Please drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.